Hey guys, so thanks to an article from Chris Golian over at VGC, we now know that Rod Fergusson has officially announced he's leaving Blizzard after being there for 5 years. If you weren't aware, Rod Fergusson has actually been the senior vice president of Blizzard and the Diablo general manager, and he's been basically championing the series for 5 years, basically helping it get to what I think is a new high point for the series. In the statement, Rod says, "When I joined Blizzard 5 years ago, I had two main goals, besides getting my sword: to revitalize one of my favorite franchises of all time and to have a meaningful impact on the company I admired. And it is with great pride and gratitude that I can now look back on this period of my career and say that not only did I achieve those goals, but having the privilege of leading this team alongside some of my favorite people in the world and shipping amazing experiences for our players helped me to grow as a leader and as a person. The Diablo franchise in its almost 30 years has never been stronger and more relevant than it is right now, thanks to the hard work of many passionate and talented Diablo team members over these 5 years. From the return of the classic in D2R, to the bold leap into mobile with Immortal, to the record-breaking launch of Diablo 4 and its first expansion, Vessel of Hatred. Each of these games form the foundation upon which the teams will continue to build the franchise's bright future. I am extremely grateful for the honor of playing some small part in this extraordinary franchise, and as I prepare to leave Blizzard and Microsoft, I do so with full confidence in Diablo's plans, teams, and leadership. As for me, stay tuned. Details on my next adventure coming soon." I have to agree with a lot of the things I'm hearing in this statement. It really does seem like Rod Fergusson has helped to revitalize the Diablo series. Obviously Diablo is in a weird place right now, so like maybe it's probably the best time for him to kind of step back and maybe let somebody else step in and see what they can do to kind of like jumpstart the game in its current state. I think there's a lot of complaints about content and buffs and debuffs and the seasonal stuff and stuff like that for Diablo 4. I don't really know much about Diablo Immortal. I feel like that kind of came and went. I know it was like people were sort of excited about it, and I know there's a class that might be in it that's not in Diablo 4, but I digress. Obviously, I think he's done a great job with the series and franchise over the last 5 years. I think people were definitely excited to get D2R, and I personally still really enjoy playing Diablo 4. I do think it is probably my favorite entry in the series. So I think, yeah, good for him. Hopefully he finds something else that he's super passionate about. Maybe he can go find another series and revitalize that. Like I said, I think it is the best time to maybe step back and let somebody else take the reins for a little bit. It does feel like Diablo's in a weird space right now. Diablo 4 I know is getting quite a bit of hate just because it's the current state of the game and the seasonal content. So let me know what you guys think down below. I just thought that was like an interesting thing that people would probably want to know if they're big Blizzard fans or big Diablo fan, that, you know, things might be changing down the road here. Peace.